Hello there ladies and gentlemen, I am the Chall and welcome to another video. Now today we're going to be speaking more about Drayton Manor theme park and their brand new roller coaster for 2024. Yes, I know this video is a couple of weeks late, however I've gathered my thoughts, I've gathered the statement, I've gathered past videos where I've spoken about Drayton Manor on the old Coaster Chall channel and also share my overall thoughts and feelings on this project. Before we get started, make sure you do like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell to this YouTube video. If you are new around here, hello, I am the Chall. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers and we're getting closer and closer to 500,000 views on YouTube, which is unbelievable. And for now guys, let's get into this one then. So before we go any further, we've got to get the statement which started all of this from the managing director of the park, Victoria Lynn. One of the key things we want to say in 2024, there'll be a new family thrill coaster coming. That is an important message because we will have some new stuff in 2023, but it won't be on that scale. This is going to be one of the best coasters in the UK in my opinion. I think it's important to say that we are still doing family thrill and not just kid rides. We are already broken ground. Part of that was removing Apocalypse to pave the way. Two of the attractions removed as part of this project, from what we could see from the site, is Apocalypse and also Pandemonium as well, because of how close they are to each other. Now Pandemonium was a Fabry inverting style ride, think Submission but less sort of wavy at different angles. Think of a straight 360 looping ship ride. You've also got a big drop tower that was introduced back in 2000, Apocalypse, manufactured by Intamin. That closed at the end of the season in 2022. It's a long-standing ride from Drayton Manor's history, as was Pandemonium, and it was really interesting and really sad in a way to see that bit of history go and that era kind of end when the new era is about to start, and that is this brand new roller coaster in 2024. What do I think is going to happen to the sites of Apocalypse and Pandemonium, which is where we're looking at here for the brand new roller coaster in 2024? I've drawn up a bit of a list as to what I think it could be, and I've got two potential options for what this could be. To predict this overall investment, I've decided to use my own research, but I've also used some of my old videos because I mentioned information from my inside source, some rumoured information from my inside source. The managing director said she thinks that this will be one of the best coasters in the UK, one of the UK's best coasters. I personally think one of the reasons to add to that is the option of the free spin roller coaster as an investment or a route of investment for the theme park. The minimum rider height requirement for the free spin model, according to the official S&S brochure, is 1.22 meters tall. That's the minimum height requirement, and there are plenty of rides and attractions at Drayton Manor which have a 1.4 plus rather than just a 1.2. So you could definitely go for a 1.2 meter, 1.3 meter style ride layout to fit the free spin model and the audience of the theme park. And you've got the opportunity there to bring in smaller adults, smaller kids that would still fit the height requirement. Free spin coaster, for those of you who don't know, is a tumbling, whirling dervish upon a twisting, looping, inverted steel track. Obviously this started with the prototype in the S&S factory, however the first official model came in at Six Flags Fiesta Texas with Batman the Ride for the 2015 season. Now along since then we've had the Joker at numerous Six Flags parks, we've had Arashi at Nagashima Sparland, we've had plenty of free spins since Batman the Ride. We even had another Batman the Ride open at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom not too long ago, only a couple of years ago. The free spin model would be a unique ride experience for the United Kingdom, and it would be a really unique ride experience for Europe as well. I think it would be a very unique coaster addition to the European area and the UK area specifically. And I think this would be a wonderful project for Drayton Manor. Now the alternative, in my opinion, is the rumblings of a launch coaster. Now that there are three manufacturers that I could see get their hands on a launch coaster, Vekoma have been really revolutionising their coaster projects and their coaster products in their portfolio. Fly at Phantasialand, which is a fantastic looking flying coaster. I think it's going to be interesting to see if any of these types of Vekoma launch coasters will make their way to Drayton Manor. And I think the price range compared to other manufacturers would actually be cheaper with Vekoma, and you'll be able to get just as good ride experience out of a smaller budget roller coaster. Now, Mack Rides, don't get me wrong, in my opinion, is one of the more expensive of the three. However, you'd be offering yourself a world-class launch coaster project, and you could do some different things with it. You could do the extreme spinner and make it a more family thrill layout, so it could give yourselves a more compact layout and give yourselves that 1.2, 1.3 meter height restriction minimum. For me personally, I think that's the least likely. However, a traditional Mack launch coaster like a Blue Fire, but more family related, or a Manta at SeaWorld San Diego could be the way to go for Drayton Manor. Now, the third manufacturer here is Intamin. Now, the reason I've gone with Intamin as a third choice is because Intamin do some really cool projects. They really do. Done some really cool launch coasters in the past and some good family launch coasters as well. Now then, out of those three, who would I like to see it do it most? I think either Vekoma or Mack. I would personally go with either of those two manufacturers. I think those two probably suit Drayton Manor a lot more than Intamin, in my personal opinion. Even though Intamin have worked with Drayton Manor in the past, and to be fair, Intamin would not be out of the question either because of the fact that they manufactured Apocalypse. Would this be a bit of a sort of hint or a nod back to the past, or a nod back to the tribute to Apocalypse by bringing in the old manufacturer to bring in its predecessor? I think it'd be a really nice touch for the history books. So overall then, I think a launch coaster or a free spin coaster would both be unique additions. Both would fit the 1.2 meter minimum height requirement. Whereabouts during 2024 am I expecting this to open? Am I expecting it to be open for the first day of the season? Probably not. I'd like to see them go for like an April or a May, just to give them a proper opening day. Like, you know, celebrate the park being open and then give it a month or so, and then get that coaster ready on a certain day in April or May. A proper opening day, because don't forget, this will be the park's first new coaster in quite a while. It deserves to be celebrated on its own. So thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. Make sure you do like, comment, and subscribe. And for now, guys, I am the CHALL. Ta-ra for now.